What's up, guys? Today we are going to be checking out Perlison's latest and greatest subwoofer and also their biggest subwoofer with the biggest driver. This is the Perlisten R18S. Shout out to Perlisten for sending this out for me to review. I do have two of these, although I'm only going to unbox one because you don't need to see me unboxing two. But as you can see here, this comes in a pretty large box. It's not quite as tall and big as their D215S, but this does have their single biggest driver. Now this is a big subwoofer. This does weigh, I believe, 78 pounds. So it's not as big as the D215s, but it's also not a lightweight either. Take it and flip the box upside down. And then we're just gonna lift it off the top. And you can see here that the subwoofer does come with a 5-year warranty. All right, so inside the box, we get some white gloves to keep your fingerprints off of the subwoofer, also some documentation, and then we get 2 power cords. So on the bottom, we do get their feet, which does have that copper ring around it. And also this is rubber. And it's also threaded, so I do believe that you can probably put some spikes in here as well, some aftermarket spikes, but this doesn't come with any spikes in the box. And here it is. This is their larger driver. It's an 18-inch. It's got the same features as their other subwoofers, so this does have app control, and there are going to be 3 different EQ presets. The first one being the small preset, which will have a response of 25 Hertz to 288 Hertz. We've got the THX mode, which is 20 Hertz to 288 Hertz. And then the large boost mode, which will bring this down to 16 Hertz to 288 Hertz. Obviously, this will get some room gain once it's placed in your room, so it could be a little bit less, or it could go a little bit lower than the 16 Hertz, 25, or 20 Hertz, depending on which preset that you use. Now on the top here, we do get the 2.5-inch touch screen. So if you want to access the subwoofer's menu and the settings options, you go and access that through the touch panel here, or you can just use the app, which you can also download on iOS or Android. Now on the front, this doesn't come with a grill, but I believe you can purchase a grill optionally, so no grill in the box. And again, this does have the 18-inch driver and also the Perlisten logo located right on the bottom edge of the subwoofer. And style-wise, this does look exactly like their other subwoofers stylistically. Size-wise, this is it's not a gigantic subwoofer, but it's not a small one either. It does measure 24 inches in height, 22 inches in width, and also 22 inches from front to back. So it's almost a perfect 22-inch square. So let's see what we have in the back. All right, so on the back, we get the service port, the 12-volt trigger, unbalanced RCA inputs, balanced XLR ins and outs, main power switch, and then on the very bottom is your power inlet. And this is powered by a 1000 watt RMS amplifier. Now, one thing that I am very excited about this subwoofer is the fact that it comes in this satin black finish. So this is very much home theater ready. So if you're going to put this out on your main floor in the living room, your dedicated theater, and this is going to be out in the open, this is not going to be shiny and glossy like the other subwoofers. This is a matte satin black, so it's not going to be reflective whatsoever. And I'm super happy about that. And I don't know, maybe this subwoofer might have to stay with me. But like I said, I do have 2 of these subwoofers in for review. I'm going to go ahead, place this in the theater, and I will come back and I'll give you my full review on the subwoofers. As far as placement in the theater, I'm going to place one subwoofer up front in my front stage behind my false wall. So this is going to go in the front left corner of the home theater. And then in the opposite right rear corner, I'm going to place the second sub. So they're going to be placed in opposing corners. Hopefully this will give me the best response. I might put this in the back center wall and then place the front in the front center wall. So I'll see which one sounds the best. I'm super amped up to try these subwoofers out, and they're going to be the first subwoofers to grace the new home theater spot. And you know, as far as expectations, I have reviewed everything from their smallest subwoofers, the 10s, all the way up to the big boy, the D215s, and the smallest one up to the largest ones. man, they've always performed, and I'm not expecting anything different with these guys. And I do need to get out of here because I'm blinding myself with the projector. Now, if you guys do want to pick up these subwoofers, I will leave some links for them down below in this video's description. You can pick them up from our channel partner, Dream Media. Don't forget to like this video if you found it useful, and subscribe, and come back for the full review. And I'll see you again in the next video.